guys, welcome back to Shay's Kitchen. For today's vlog, I'm going to show you how you can make a fancy breakfast in bed for Father's Day. We're going to make Eggs Benedict. I know it sounds intimidating, but I promise you it is very easy to make, so let's get started. For the recipe, we're gonna need 4 English muffins and 8 Canadian bacon. If you don't have Canadian bacon, you can get the regular ham that you can get from your grocery stores and just try to cut them into circles. And 8 eggs, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, a pinch of salt and pepper, 6 egg yolks, about half a cup of water. That's for the hollandaise sauce, and also a cup of butter that I cut into small pieces. And lastly, this is for garnish and also for added flavor. This is some chopped up green onions. Let's start by making our poached eggs. And for that, I'm using my Le Creuset Lotus Collection soup pot. Our water is boiling and I added a splash of vinegar in here. So let's start making our poached eggs now. For the poached eggs, you need to crack the eggs and put it in a separate bowl before you put it in the boiling water or simmering water, sorry. And before we put in the eggs, you need to swirl the water like so. And then you will put the eggs in the middle. And the eggs will cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. And it's better to use a shallow pan here so you don't break the egg so much. See how it's forming into one spot right there? Okay, we're just gonna wait for about a minute or two. Also, you want to do this 1 egg at a time to make sure you have the perfect poached eggs. This is cooking in medium-low heat. And you put it on a plate with paper towels so it soaks up the excess water. I also switched to my pasta spoon because you need a slotted spoon for this one to get rid of the excess water. It's easier than using the ladle. I have a bigger slotted spoon, but I don't want to use a metal spatula or ladle. I don't want to ruin my Le Creuset pot. The purpose of swirling the water is so your eggs will just stay in one spot. This is what it looks like. You don't want to overcook your egg yolk. So 2 to 3 minutes is good enough. You see how the yolk is still runny and soft? I'm gonna finish poaching my eggs so we can move on how to make the hollandaise sauce. Here's our perfectly poached eggs, and now let's move on to the hollandaise sauce. For the hollandaise sauce, we need the double boiler. So for that, I'm using my small pink Dutch oven. And we need a simmering water. We will start by mixing the egg yolks and the lemon juice. Okay. We can finish this in the double boiler. Here you go, and you need to keep mixing it. With this, I'm gonna add the salt and pepper. And traditionally you use white peppers just so you don't see the pepper in the sauce, but I didn't know that I'm out of white pepper, so the black will do. The regular black pepper will do. You're gonna keep mixing this until you get a pale yellow color, and then we're gonna start adding the butter. Our egg yolk mixture looks ready, and then this is what it looks like. And so we're gonna start adding the butter. For the butter, start with 1 tablespoon at a time until it's fully melted, and then you add another tablespoon or so. And then you just keep mixing it until all the butter are in the eggs mixture. So I've added all my butter, and this is what it looks like. As you can see, it's a little bit thick, so this is when you need the water. So you add the water a tablespoon at a time until you reach your desired consistency. We want our sauce to be a little bit runny. You see how you can see the pepper? So if you use the white pepper, you won't see anything, but it's fine. It's totally just for flavor. But if you want to impress someone, go ahead and get the white pepper. And also, I'm using a medium-sized bowl for this one. You can use whatever bowl or pot is available to you. Just make sure the bowl is not reaching the water at the bottom. And if you notice if the flame is too much, just try to put it in a low heat. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit more, another tablespoon of water. And I think this is enough. I think I put in about a total of 5 to 6 tablespoons of water. There you go. Now we're ready to assemble. All right, let's start building our eggs Benedict. So you're gonna put this like that. And the reason why I said 8 eggs and 8 Canadian bacon is because 1 English muffin will serve as 2. Okay, and you can put butter in here, but I don't usually do because our hollandaise sauce is full of butter already. Arrange them on the plate like that and put the Canadian bacon or your ham. Also, if you don't have English muffin, just go ahead and use whatever bread you have, but try to look for English muffin. Okay, and then our eggs are perfectly poached eggs. And then our hollandaise sauce. You can put as much hollandaise as you want. There's no rule on that. Okay, and then the green onions on top. And there you have it. It's time for taste test. Hopefully you guys could see our egg yolks. There you go. See how it's perfectly poached egg. Oh, before I take this first bite, you can serve this to make it even more fancy with mimosa. This is just orange juice and champagne. And if you don't want to spend more, you can just serve this with orange juice or any of your husband's favorite juice and also his favorite coffee. So now let's take the first bite. It looks like big, but we can handle it. It's perfect. Now that you saw how easy it is to make eggs Benedict, don't doubt your skills in the kitchen and make this for Father's Day. Thanks for watching and don't forget to like and subscribe. Enjoy your eggs Benedict!